up, everybody? And welcome back to Space Chick Crypto. My name is Elizabeth Howard, and today we have Optimum Hustle from the Vault Army. What's up, Optimum? So good to have you here. You good? You good? Dizzy rugged? Oh, you're mute.
God, such a rookie mistake. Hey, how's it going? Good to be here.
It's okay. I've been doing it over a year, and I was still doing it, and we'll still continue to do it.
Definitely.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's so good to be here. We're finally done this. I know you tried to arrange this before, but we just kept going back and forth on Twitter, and it just never happened. And I kind of rugged my attendance and whatnot. And so I'm here. We're doing it. We're live. I just want to say,
he was in trouble,
I'm not being rude. Us Brits love our cup of tea, so I'm drinking on the live stream.
There we go. Nice. See? Let me see that mug a little bit closer. I gotta see it.
Yeah, there we go. It's a Dragon Ball Z mug. Check it out.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought it was. I was like, that looks so familiar.
Yeah.
There you go. And I like your jacket as well. Look at that. You're all decked out. All right, let's see. We got the Vault Army coming on through. Optimum. Oh man, y'all. It's my fault. I was stuck on Mopac. And so those of you who know Austin, Texas, you know Mopac is the death of all roads to be on when you're in a hurry. So, but I'm here, and we got Optimum. So yeah, we're just letting those notifications go on through. Let me see. Let's say hi to the Army. David. We got David in the space cabin. Stevie. Yeah, yeah. What's up? One life, no regrets. How are you doing? I'm gonna put on some music. Let's freaking go, El Musa says. What's up, spaceship?
Freaking Vault. Let's Vault.
Army. I'm ready, like, to talk straight up about Vault. Oh man, it's so nice to have you in here because I already know we're fixing to go down that Twitter thread. We're fixing to talk about this Vaulty eco. We have 2 more days left, right? Is it 2 or 3 more days?
I think it's 2 days, isn't it? I think
2 days.
I believe. I think so. Yeah, I could be wrong.
Nice. Do you hear that music?
The background music's kicked in. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it loud?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, perfect. Good. Okay, because I'll always say it'll be loud on my side, so I'll turn it down a notch, and then I'll play it back, like scrub through my video real quick, and I can't hear a lick of music. It's so crazy.
That's fine. You're good. It's cool.
Look at Gainbangers. He's all on it today on Twitter. I haven't even been able to get to the Vault Enu page yet. He says Jeets are getting wrecked again in priceless. Look, that is a lot of money coming through.
Damn big bar. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jeets are getting wrecked now. This is it. It begins. The Jeets get wrecked.
It's done. I was watching Pablo's new post where he said he called it, Bitcoin when it was 17.5 back in January. And then he's calling it, he says, bull run right now. Like, straight up, bull run. Let me put up your information, y'all. For those of you who, if you, for some odd reason, don't very strong Vault Enu Army member, been around a while. So tell us a little bit about how you got involved in Vault and in blockchain in general.
Yeah, so I'll talk about blockchain first, and I'll come on to Vault. So basically, I was going to buy some Bitcoin years ago when I first heard about it. When I say years ago, back when I was in my early 20s, I pulled my credit card out. I was about to make a purchase, and for some reason something stopped me. And I think what stopped me was unknown territory. I didn't know what this was, and I thought, oh man, this could just be a scam. If I enter my credit card number, who knows how much they'll withdraw or whatever. So I decided not to do it because I just didn't know. It's unknown territory. It's the first blockchain token or coin even. And so I thought, you know what, forget it. And anyway, I left it alone and then started going back to my in my 20s, I spent a lot of time gaming. That's all I'd ever do. I was just like, I flunked my education, flunked college and everything. I would just sit on my Xbox all day in, day out, or playing PC games. And so years went by and started to hear about Bitcoin going up in value and whatnot. And then by the time I found out what it was worth, I was kind of kicking myself afterwards. Because at the time I was going to buy Bitcoin, I think I was going to buy like 100 to 200 coins, and I didn't do it. But had I purchased those 100 to 200 coins I would have been quite rich.
Oh,
So yeah, I didn't do it, and then fast forward a few more years, I started to look around like ways to make money online on the internet. So I looked at like things like affiliate marketing, network marketing. There's still some things I do in affiliate marketing where I promote other people's products and I get paid a commission for it. So I refer people to a product and I get paid like a percentage of that fee. But it's very, very time consuming, and I wanted to find a better way to make money online. So I started to look at things where I can invest my money. Looked at cryptocurrency, got involved in Shiba, missed the pump, unfortunately. Had a crap load of Shiba coins, some other various crypto tokens. I didn't really know much about crypto at the time, what crypto actually does, what it is. But I invested in these coins anyway because people were talking about it, right? And so there were people on YouTube saying, "Hey, there's a burn party coming up," and because of all the noise and the commotion around Shiba, that's what got me into Shiba. But I obviously missed the pump. So when it did pump, completely missed it, and I made a very little bit of money, like a very little bit of money with Shiba. So I then took a break from crypto altogether. Then I came back, and I thought randomly just decided to check what my Shiba was worth, just randomly one day. So I was back in just before October last year. I thought just see what Shiba's worth, what's going on, and it wasn't really worth much. And for some reason, I don't know why, something inside my head said click through to the next few tokens in the meme list, right? And I kept going, and I saw this Volt token, and I don't know what it was. It just attracted me. We talk about like the voltage just conducting everyone, and I think that's what happened with me. So I looked at the icon, I looked at the logo, and I thought, let's click on this Volt. What is this Volt? Why is it called Volt? It's a very simple, short name. And then I thought I'd do a bit more research. Went to YouTube, Google, searched for Volt, came across Pablo, and like a lot of people would say, Pablo was one of the key figures of getting people into Volt because the guy spoke from his heart. I can see that in the videos that was coming across. Very, very genuine person. And so from that point onwards, early October, from then on to where I am now, I'm now vaulted, so to speak. So I've been vaulted ever since, super vaulted. People in the community know that I'm like a mega vaulted. I actually had to take a break from Telegram. So the past week, I've basically deliberately taken a step back from Telegram because I've had some stuff to do in real life, like work-related stuff, get some money coming in so I can buy some vaults. It's just been an epic ride since October, and to see what the project has done and what it's still doing, and the fact that developers still delivering, it's a blessed time to be part of Vault.
Yeah, you also do a lot of vaulted content, y'all. He does. Let's see here. Let's take a look at your YouTube channel. Go sub to his channel. Follow him on Twitter. You do really good videos. I enjoy watching your videos because you're just informative. And this is his YouTube channel. Oh, we need to get you up to 1,000. Oh,
I'll get there eventually. I'm not begging for subs. I'm sure I'll get there eventually.
I know you're not. I've never heard you beg for subs whatsoever. No, I know never. That. I'm just saying, y'all, he is definitely worth a sub, and hit that bell. For real. That's all you got to do. And watch a video or two. If you don't like it, just unsub. And, to any of us YouTube creators, but go check it out. I mean, it's worth it. It's Vault Inu, it's crypto. You're not going to be disappointed. I guarantee you. But that's a good amount, though, for 48 videos. Good for you. You will get to 1,000. We're going to get you monetized.
We'll see. We'll try. I'll keep producing the content. I'm sure it'll happen eventually.
You're like, I don't care. It's all right.
I really don't. Honestly, I'm not chasing subs. It'd be nice to have 1,000 subs. Yeah, for sure. Because it kind of gives you that... It kind of gives you a bit of authority on YouTube, but I'm not really chasing it, to be honest with you. I'm not even chasing Twitter followers. I think I've got like 600, just broke over 600 followers on Twitter. But my passion really comes from actually producing Vault content, Vault-related tweets. And then if I get followers based on that organically, then so be it. That's great. It's a bonus. But it was never really a mission to go out there and get as many people as possible. Look at me, I've got 1,000 subs, or look at me, I've got 2,000 subs. It's never really been that mission.
Yeah. So. Well, that's good. See, so you're genuine, you're good, you're just kicking back, chilling in your Dragon Ball Z with your Dragon Ball Z cup, and making Vault content, vaulted all day. I was gonna ask you about this. Look at your picture right here, your banner picture. So you do this all around town? I see
pretty much.
On here.
Yeah. So One Wheel. So it's a company based in California. I've got two versions. That's the bigger version. That's the Big Daddy. That's called the XR. And especially during the summer, I just like to go around like town with that thing. I've taken it pretty far as well. I've taken it to like other cities and whatnot. along some coastal areas, and yeah, it's a pretty epic machine. It's kind of like a hoverboard from Back to the Future, but not quite there yet because it's not actually hovering. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
They look fun. A lot of people ride them around here in Austin, or that big wheel, that one big wheel. And that's actually, I saw a guy riding one of those down the road and like crossing the highway, like on a crosswalk. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So he was probably on something called an EUC, which is an electric unicycle. So it's different to a board. You put your feet on either side and it's a self-balancing unicycle. So one wheel in between his legs. I suppose that's probably what you saw, and they can do like 40 to 50 miles an hour on those things, which is nuts. Yeah, absolutely insane. This thing can only do about 20 miles an hour, if you really push it. So
how fast have you gone? Have you done full throttle?
I've done 19.5. I don't want to push it beyond that because there's a potential to nosedive, and when you nosedive, you just go flat straight into the ground and break your collarbone, smash your jaw, and I don't want to do that. I've already had a few accidents as it is on the one wheel, so.
You have? I'm curious.
Yeah. I've had some pretty bad ones, like really bad accidents. Yeah.
No way. How long have you been doing this? I'm super curious because I legit think they're so cool.
Probably, I'd say 3.5 years, maybe.
3.5 years. Okay, so you're like pro. Did you used to skateboard before?
No.
Oh, you didn't. So you don't need any prior skateboarding experience to drive one of these cool things. What is this thing called?
It's called a one wheel. One wheel. Go to onewheel.com and you'll find it.
Just simple as that. It's a one wheel.
Simple as that. Yeah, one wheel. Onewheel.com, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, look. Everyone's like, one wheel. Isn't this cool, y'all? I like it. Whenever I saw that on your banner, I was like, that's so dope. All right. So Optimum is a badass in the Vault Army. So we're very, very welcome. We're happy to have you. And I'm so glad that you came to the Vault Army because you bring a lot of knowledge and just awesome energy. So thanks for being here. And the Vault Army loves you, and I love you. I think you're great. What do you think about what is going on? We're going to switch gears here and go down the Twitter page about this. Did you order your card, your Vaulty card yet?
So I ordered a virtual card and it worked. I got some food. I was actually watching Pablo's live stream and I was pigging out on some food because I placed an order with the Vaulty card whilst watching Pablo's live stream, and I left a comment in the live stream saying I've just ordered some food with my Vaulty card just because I can, and it arrived like within 10 minutes, and I was just there pigging out at his live stream, so like nom was watching the stream. So I got the virtual card. I placed an order for the physical card. I don't quite know what's going on yet though, because I had an email to say click here to verify your address. I've logged in, but I don't see anything in the web portal. So guys, this is a question for you. Any of you guys have actually got the Vaulty card, the physical Vaulty card? Let me know if there's something else that I need to do, because I got an email saying verify your address. When I log in, I don't see anything, so I don't know if I need to upload further documents. I really don't know what to do. I haven't had no other emails, but yeah, I have placed an order. It is bullish, a very, very bullish utility. We're very fortunate to have something like this because it just unlocks the potential for us to utilize our DeFi, right? You know, if you want to start moving money around, and you want to stay on the down low, so to speak, then the virtual card is a good way to do it. You know, it's a bullish utility, 100% for sure.
I like it. I like my Crow card, so I can't even imagine. You know, like I just used my Crow card twice while I'm waiting for my Vaulty card, y'all. And one of the ladies asked me, "Oh, this is new." And I always get that, and she pointed it out, and I said, "Yeah, I'm actually paying you with crypto right now." And so she said, "What?" And it started a conversation. That's not why I'm late, y'all. It was Mopac. But yeah, that's cool that you're able to order food and then you're over there watching a Vaulted live.
Yeah, it's so freaking bullish. I mean, the amazing thing about it is it's utility that you can use in the real world, and you've just ordered some stuff with DeFi basically, right? And so when you get that physical Vaulty card, that's going to be like tangible evidence that, you know, the project is actually doing its thing, and it's come a long way. So I'm super pumped and super vaulted to get that card so I can vault other people, you know, walk around the shops and start talking about Vault, because it's going to be a talking point, right? It's going to be a card they've not seen before. They're going to be, oh, what's this? You know, what's this logo? What's this dog on here? You've got a dog on your card, and then you get the conversation going. So I'm looking forward to vaulting some people with that card for sure.
And I like how it has the chart on there too, so they know that something's up with it. Like, what is this? chart you
Yeah.
have on your card. Yeah, I always try to slide it in there too. Like I went to a restaurant yesterday, and it was a younger guy. He said something because I put it on the table. This is how I do it, y'all. This is how I do it. So I'm getting the check. They're giving it to me. I'll just put it on the table, ready to go. It's already facing up, so they see the logo. And if it's a little short conversation, I'm like, yeah, I'm actually tipping you with crypto right now, or just slide it in there. Just be real chill about it, real cool. Yeah, and it works every time. Mass adoption, y'all. Mass adoption, and that's how this is going to help us. This Vaulty card. So I'm super stoked about that. But there's something coming
It's
out.
also, I was sorry to cut you off. I was just going to say,
no.
it's also genius in a way because it's incentivizing people to open DeFi wallets, which is what we need. So in order to even use the Volti card, you need to open a DeFi wallet, right? Otherwise, you can't use the card. So you need to have at least 200 million Volt tokens. And so what does that do? It naturally gets more and more people to want to use that utility. But in order to do it, they've got to open a DeFi wallet, and that's something that we need. And obviously, we're looking forward to, I think, 250,000 DeFi wallets. And that's on a stage 5 roadmap item. So we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. But yeah, I was just going to say that's also a really, really genius way of getting more wallets opened. Provide a utility that people really, really want and it can adopt globally. And thus that allows us to have more DeFi wallets opened.
My friend, she did not like the idea of having to buy 200 million Volt, though. I will say that. She was like, why do I have to buy that if I just want the card? I can get a card anywhere. I was like, okay, that's a very good question. That's a very good question, but you're making an investment along with getting the card that you're going to be able to use as well.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
I mean, that
and
one
also, you just got to look at the fact that our tokenomics are superb. If you look at the reflections you'll be getting on a daily basis, when we start doing insane volume, and when the price of Volt goes up, you're going to be making a crap load of money on a daily basis. So there'll be a point where you cannot even spend the reflections fast enough. You've got a Volti card that you'll be topping up with your reflections, and you'll be spending out your reflections without actually touching your primary bag. It's bullish.
You will, because I remember when I first got into Doge. I remember when it ran up. I got greedy. That's my problem. I've talked about it many, many times in the Space Cabin. When do you let it go? When do you flip it? When do you trade it? What's your number? I never had a number. So I remember I owned 5,000. At that time, it was 5,000 Dogecoin. And it went up to $7,000. We get 5,000 Volt like in a blink of an eye reflections.
Yeah,
so,
it's insane.
Yeah, I love that. I can't even remember what the market cap was. I didn't even know what market cap was back then. I didn't, for crypto, I was so confused. I was still in stock world, I was not into crypto at all. And stocks actually did help me transition on over. The whole AMC ape gang, kind of all of us went into Dogecoin around the same time. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people do transition from stocks over to crypto. It gives them a good understanding of price movement and whatnot, investing, general investing terminology and whatnot. But to be honest with you, most of my knowledge, especially when it comes to crypto, has come since I joined Volt. Listening to people in the VC, listening to the OGs, listening to what they've got to say about security and whatnot. And then obviously I take a bit of their advice, go out and do some research. And everything that I know now has primarily come from Volt, to be honest with you, since I joined the community. And that goes to show how bullish the Telegram is. Get in the Telegram, join the VC, because you will pick up a lot of knowledge.
You do. You pick up how to, do TA. You pick up so much. Like, I learned a lot about crypto from watching Pablo and listening to Ozzy and Power. Power, actually, I wrote him one day, and I told him thank you, because I would research stuff. Like, I would research stuff all the time, but he helped me actually learn how to research even more. So that guy is super smart. We have really, really smart people that are leaders of the Vault Army. And like the guys have been saying, it's a team. It's a team. So I'm liking that. I love it. And we're always having new people coming up. We have more and more YouTubers talking about us. I guarantee you in the next 30 days, we're going to have like 10 more YouTubers at least talking about us. 10 new ones.
It's inevitable, isn't it? And it's going to be, and the more exposure we get, the better for the project, right? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi from Germany. Hey, what's up?
What is up?
Willkommen, willkommen. I think that's how you say it in Germany. Welcome, welcome in.
Really? Welcome
I
in?
think so. I think so. I can't remember. I think so. I assume so.
Nice, nice. You would know, Optimum. You would know. We have Crypto Latina. The voltage is so high right now, and Vault Inu Official is about to turn it up even more. Check out my new video here. I got to check it out. I haven't seen it yet, but she went to Miami with the Vault ladies, which is so cool. They were out there chilling, hanging out, having a good time, and that's what's cool about the Vault Army as well. Is there? It's not a boys' club. If I have any, I mean, it is in a sense. The guys are guys, girls, but you know, we love them. They're awesome. I never have felt disrespected in the Vault Army. Never, not once. And like, I think it was another YouTuber had said something to me one time whenever I wrote something in the chat. I went back in the Telegram and I was like, well, forget that stream or whatever. And then everybody, all the guys went to that stream. Woof. And we were blowing them up with lightning bolts. It was fun. It was a great time. I was like, look at that community. Community is amazing. So
yeah, we got such a strong community. I mean, like just like you said, you know, the women in the Vault Army are brilliant. The community overall is great. There's no disrespect, and yeah, it's just solid. It really is different to all other crypto communities. You can jump into all these other Telegram groups, and you can see the way that these guys communicate. Right? If they ever have their VC open, you can listen to the toxic crap that comes out of those VCs. It's just shocking. So yeah, it's great to see that we've got such a positive community, and we've got some positive women in the community as well. Because I know Crypto Latina does her daily live streams as well. Yeah. She's also very big on like the whole mental health thing, so that's really cool. But yeah, they were in Miami, and they did have a great time, and that's what Vault is about. It's about bringing people together, right, and having a good time. Yes, we all want to make money, but equally, it's about building connections, right? We're all on a similar journey, and that journey is to actually become financially free. So we can no longer have to clock in and clock out our 9 to 5s. You know, we can just wake up in the morning like Pablo, or wake up in the afternoon whenever we want to, and do what we want to do, right? I mean, that guy was set free with Crow, and obviously Vault is going to make him even more rich. And obviously we're following those footsteps as well. And like Pablo says, you know, his mission is to have at least 1,000 millionaires, you know? So yeah, and I think we're going to get there easily. You know, we're very, very strong as a community. There's a lot of OGs in the community, and yeah, I'm excited to be part of that journey.
Yeah,
as I'm sure you are as well. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm done. I'm ready to hang up my stethoscope, and actually halfway already have. So, I told them the other day. I told my boss, Pete.
I saw your tweet.
It's like, yeah, we're not doing this. Nurses are pretty much free agents at this point. We can get a job anywhere. Just, it's like, it's not like that GIF, but it's so funny because it was a meme. Somebody had tweeted it out like 3 days before. Somebody says something to their boss, or their boss says something, and you tell your boss, watch your mouth. Oh my gosh, it wasn't one of those moments, but it was like, hey, I'm out. I'm good. You're good. Yeah. And I mean, they're very, very, you know, nurses are nurses, but they're supportive of what I'm doing with crypto, and they have some crypto themselves. So I told them, look, it's not a boys club anymore. Finances. We have women in here, and we have Crypto Latina and her crew. In the morning, they're always talking about mental health, and you do have to have your head straight whenever you get this money, because I saw on my feed as well, some man won like $7 million. I don't know, it's a crazy amount. It wasn't 7 million, it was a lot of money, and he lost it in 5 years. And so that's how you got to know how money works. You got to know how to keep it, and that's what you know, the ladies talk about in the morning. So definitely go check out her live streams in the morning. They're really cool. I try to catch them as much as I can, but now I'll definitely be able to. Now I'll definitely be able to. Hopefully for a while at least, I can say deuces to a job for a minute. We will see. We will see.
So it is 3 days. There's our answer. We were talking about it earlier, 2 or 3 days. So 3 days, just like Bleaves was saying there. Bleaves is voted. Look at him, man, with his fluorescent green hat and his fluorescent green hoodie there. He's voted. That's a hell of a color to rock. I don't know if he wears that outside. I would though. I'm perfectly fine with bright colors. Like, wear like bright orange, like workers orange, that kind of thing, like traffic cone orange, you know, or yellow, or anything. I'm cool with it, you know.
I think
I'll bring those colors out. I'll bring those colors out in winter. Heck, you know, screw it. I'll do it.
He's like spring/winter right now. I told him I'll definitely sport one of these beanies. I gotta give him my address. I gotta send him my address so he can send me one. I definitely want a Vaulted Believers what is that called? Beanie.
It's a beanie, isn't it? Yeah, beanie.
Yeah, he told me my beanie, it was just a plain black one. I know y'all can't believe that, just plain black. But he was like, "Your beanie's trash. You need another one." I was like, "All right, you're right, you're right." But I was watching his, and you know what he does? His videos and I don't know if he does it on. He probably does. He likes to toy with us. He will blur out, I swear, splice some of his words at the end of something and cut into like a different scene. You know how we do it, like when we're editing.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go to your next scene, or you need to cut that one and start again, like with something else. You know what I'm talking about? Edit.
Jump cuts. Yeah.
Yeah. He does that, but I swear, in like there was 2 or 3 times in this latest video that he totally his words. You couldn't hear what he said, and you know he always does that.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah. Y'all gotta go check it out, because I think he was trying to tell us something. But look at Hinnock. Oh my goodness. He's stoked, man. This dude is stoked. Always in the camera's face. Whoa.
he's got the energy. It looks like he's like in his office, right? So he's probably got like other offices above and below him, and his neighbors must be like, "Who the frick is this guy? Clocking in the morning, shouting all day, and then clocking out." You know,
I know.
I'm sure his neighbors must be like, "What's going on in the office below?"
They totally are. Like look, they got some liquor in there though. They got some wine. He's in a chill spot. Where do you work, Hinnock? Look, he's telling us. Ah! He's great. Gotta love Hinnock and him, his enthusiasm, everybody. But we got right here, we got our floor price is raising, going up and up and up. The real things often start at 100 million. Next target, 1 billion. Vault it. All right, so Bleaves asked in his video this morning, what do you think where we're going to be by 420? Now, I know we don't know anything ever, but I think 150 million. Where do you think we'll be by 420? That's next week.
Yeah. Well, the way things are going at the moment, the way the news is going around, the way the big buys are coming in, I think I want to be conservative, but I know we're going to probably smash it anyway. So I'll say 120 million market cap, but I think we're going to smash that easily. Yeah.
And we're always wrong, y'all. So we don't know anything. We're not financial advisors, but.
And it's better if I say a lower figure anyway, because if we smash that completely, then it's even better, right? But holy shit, I said 120 and we're 250 million market cap. You know? So,
I know, right? Someone said 1 billion, and I was like, whoa, hold your horses. But you never know. I mean, you never freaking know.
Do you know what? It's very, very easy to hit 1 billion market cap when you've got the right catalyst. If you look at some of the stuff that Shiba did when Shiba pumped like massively during the bull run, very, very similar. We can do something very, very similar if we've got everything lined up. And obviously, we don't even know what catalysts she's got lined up. Even like VOLTICHANGE, which we'll probably come on to, I guess, in a second. Yeah. But there's no information on what it is, right? Other than Pablo, Aussie, and Power spinning, and Pablo saying, guys, how do I talk about VOLTICHANGE without actually saying what it is? It's so freaking bullish. And no one's actually ever done it before. So with all these things lined up, and when the news drops and people aping into it, oh man, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit near 1 billion very soon.
You know, I was impressed with what they said, what Pablo said. I love his highlighted videos. His son is so good. If you're watching, you're top notch. You definitely need to get into that industry. Your videos are amazing. Definitely. But he said, and Aussie and Power, they said, they didn't understand like the white paper pretty much of the VOLTICHANGE. They were confused. They said some genius had to come up with this because it took them hours to read through it. And those guys are super smart. So for them to have to try to figure it out, I'm good. It's there. It's going to be working. We will tell you what it is. What's up? How are you doing, hon? I haven't seen you here in a minute. How are you doing? She's an OG. In the Vault Army. How long have you? Yeah, I think since it was first launched, right? Let us know in the chat how long y'all have been in the Vault Inu Army. I'm curious. I got here last year in April, so in a couple days I will have my Vault Inu anniversary. And that's whenever I started doing Vault Inu content. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, it's awesome. 1 year anniversary, yeah?
Yeah, it's a
Awesome.
good project to, dive in hand, and I held it throughout that whole 2022, but I just had a feeling this one is different. Now I know I'm not like an OG in the crypto space, but I'm not a dumb bunny either. So so I knew I was making a good investment, and I had a really good vibe and everything from the community. And I saw and I studied communities and saw that they are the temperature of a project. Regardless of how great the project is, you have to have a good community and a badass dev who doesn't give up. Because I feel bad. Okay, so check this out, Optimum. I don't know if you were here yesterday and heard this, but so there was a dev. Like, this is how dangerous it can get, y'all, out there with over 23K cryptocurrency projects out there. There was a dev. I did an AMA with him, right? He was talking. Then I went to a Twitter space, and it was a different project, same voice. I went back and I was listening to the AMA because he didn't dox himself on the AMA. I listened to his voice on the Twitter space, and I said, "You got to be kidding." In less than 1 month or less than 2 months, this dude, probably wasn't even 2 months. I think honestly it was a month. He jumped on over and made a whole other project. So
wow.
That is insane, and that happens all the time, y'all. So whenever you find a dev that has stuck with a project, it may sound like a no-brainer, but you know what? It's a big deal, because a lot of these devs out here are just hopping. I even think there's a group of them that like to do that. Even some people that like working with, I know this is kind of a dark law talking about it, y'all, but it's the truth. So you have to know what you hold, is why I'm bringing that up. That's why I'm bringing that up. That's the whole point of the story. So just know that Voltoshi never gave up. He actually came into this knowing, hey, we're going to be top 10. Let's go. And so did the rest of the team. And they've stuck with him. We've all stuck with him. You haven't gone anywhere. I haven't gone anywhere. Ladybug hasn't gone anywhere. We're not going anywhere. All y'all in the chat haven't gone anywhere. I've been seeing you guys for a year. So that's really cool. But we have a new listing right here. Vault Inu now in our DeFi family. Vault is a token project that generates revenue from our crypto projects and ecosystems. Exchange it with best rates at DroidX. How to exchange Vault Inu? Read, and we're not going to read that. Y'all go do your own research. But that is awesome. Another thing under our belt. What is your favorite thing about the listings part? Like, which one is your favorite, or which one is going to be your favorite?
Oh, man. Which one is going to be my favorite?
Yeah, I know. It's a hard question.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because
it's kind of like a broad question.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to answer it by saying there's a couple, really. So I think it'd be quite bullish once we get a token listing on OKX. Or Kraken. I think that'd be quite bullish. Obviously Binance is the dream, and we will get there eventually, but it's not a case of like getting there as soon as we can. It's a case of getting there at the right time, right? If we get there at the right time, then that's even more bullish, because it means that the exchange is fully ready and fully pumped to start utilizing the volume that's going through Vault. And so yeah, I'd say OKX and Kraken, but again, it's kind of like they're all really good, right? So OKX is a big one for sure. We've already got our Web3 partnership as well, as you know. So yeah, it could happen fairly soon.
I think it's neat that we had that. Kilo says that's creepy. I know it was kind of creepy. I know that OKX was super bullish on that Twitter space and offering their services to us. Like, hey, yeah, this is a really great community. Y'all all came. They brought that up a few times in that Twitter space. If y'all missed it, go back. It's really worth a listen. But every time we get on a Twitter space, everyone's always super excited to be on a Twitter space with Vault, because you go down the list and you just see lightning bolts, or dragons all the way down. And that's inevitable. This is what I was saying the other day. Our phase 5, it's cool because it's like looking at a 10-day forecast, y'all, or looking at an almanac. You know, you know it's gonna happen. You know what's coming up, and so it's neat that you get to prepare yourself, your bag, for what's to come, and because it's gonna come, and it's perfect. You see what's gonna come, so load your bag. And that's what I've been doing. I switched around some stuff though, because I have some creepers who like to check my wallets. So I'm like, I started new bags, different places. I don't get it, but I guess because we do YouTube content and stuff, they get a rise out of it. I don't know, but it's weird, it's creepy, but you definitely need to have more than one
That's
bag.
that's the blockchain for you, isn't it? Everything's transparent, so people do like to do a bit of digging. I'm not going to lie. When some of the buys come into Vault, I do also like to see where these wallets are. You know what transactions they've made, and so some of the wallets are very interesting. I'll say that's all I'll say. But yeah, I mean it's on a public blockchain, right? So you can research it yourself if you're really keen. But yeah, we have some big investors, big time investors sitting in Vault.
Yeah.
Big investors. Yeah.
Big investors. Now I have seen some where like you do check, like, damn, you just bought like 50 ETH worth. Like, what else are you holding? Those type of things I will check. Like, what else are you holding? Like, what's smart move? Follow the money, right? But I'm not gonna blatantly go out like twinsing over here.
Yeah, a lot of smart people though, they'll probably just have like a wallet just for Vault anyway. So if you go and see what else they're holding, you probably won't see the rest of the tokens because they've got a wallet specifically just for Vault. So some people are trying to be very smart about, you know, having multiple bags and you know what tokens are available.
Oh, definitely. You got to be smart, y'all, and you want to do that anyway because like there's some people out there, some bad people. They'll just Crypto Empress put something up. She actually was hacked. Oh, it was so sad because everybody knows Crypto Empress has been out here for a while, and what they're doing is they're calling a phone. She has AT&T. Let me just tell y'all. And what they're doing is they're switching her number. They switched her number to a different phone line. This is wild. And so whenever I guess you get a code sent to you. I can't remember what it's called right now.
It's like a verification code or something?
Yes. Verification codes. They're being sent to the scammer. And so that's how they were able to drain her wallet. And that was with AT&T. So that, y'all, go make sure if you see Crypto Empress, go follow her. I'm going to pull her up because I think that's really important that we get educated about this. Now, she's not in the Vault army, but she's putting out some great info, so it's worth it. This is her page, and go give her a follow. But she has been putting out some great content about that, and even holding Twitter spaces. It's really sad what happened to her, but she's using this for good to be able to educate people.
Yeah, it's really sad that this happens in the crypto space, but I think when a scam is always going to exist as long as there's a way to exploit people, right? It's just like I'll give you an example, right? In real life, if you're a tourist and you're going to a particular country and you're brand new and you don't know your whereabouts, pickpockets are going to take example of you. Tourist scammer is going to take advantage of you as well, right? They're going to get you to play some kind of game, and before you know it, you've been scammed of your money because you're not local and you don't know what this game is. And so there's always going to be scammers. Crypto is no different. Fiat's no different. People are always going to try and scam you out of your fiat money as well. But it's just a shame that it does take an event like that to occur for someone to get very, very security conscious. You know, people that are very, very good at security, or people that are very security conscious, are very conscious because they've actually lived through hell. They've gone through an experience of being hacked or being being scammed. And so it is what it is. You know, we have an OG inside the Vault Army. I won't mention the name, but he lost a crap load of money, you know, and now he is our resident security expert inside the Vault Army, simply because he doesn't want that to happen to anybody else. So yeah, you know, can't emphasize security enough when it comes to crypto.
Damn, yeah, I know. I was hacked last May, 7 billion volt. That might not be a lot to y'all, but by this time, you know, if I would have had that, I could have had more right now. I know you can't think about it like that, but they got me with a QR code. I'm not a fan of QR codes. Now I know every crypto project, every menu out there has a QR code now. They got me, and that's another reason why I stay out of Telegram, because they got me on Telegram. And I know that it was such a rookie mistake, but I really thought it was the Vault Inu Telegram, but it wasn't. That's why I don't like them,
Yeah, you
because you'll get
gotta be
added to
careful.
them. Yeah,
Mm.
you'll get added to these Telegram channels, y'all. And if it says, this is what I learned. What's up, Rob T? This is what I learned. If it says report and spam at the top, y'all, that's more than likely not the main one. It's not the main one. So go ahead and press that report and block. And those are scammers. Oh, they got me good. I didn't know that they could replicate another.
What I would say in regards to that as well is, if you are on Telegram, make sure that you set your privacy settings so that nobody can DM you, or at least nobody can send you an invite, and that way you won't get added to these groups. So make sure you update your privacy settings. Go into Telegram, check your privacy settings, make sure they're the most restricted as they can be, and that way you won't get people inviting you to, like, every other group and whatnot. But yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. What can you do? I mean, there's no way around it. These people are always going to exist because their primary motivator is to just take tokens away from you, right? So we can only just keep doing what we're doing, and that is emphasize security. Keep talking about it. The more we talk about it, the more people are going to know that you need to be security conscious. You need to educate yourself.
Yep, especially with the bull run, y'all. Everything's going to be exciting. So much fun.
And it's going to be an exciting time for scammers too, the bull run.
Yeah. Oh, they are ready. They have stuff all lined up. They probably got papers filled out. They got teams ready. Y'all be careful out there. Just stick to what you know. Listen to people that are bringing you some good information. There's even some, just so y'all know out there, I'm letting y'all know this. We're going to get to this new pinned tweet, but I don't know. I have a feeling to tell y'all this. But they will start up telegrams. They're going to try to get you to give them their Volt. They're going to try to act like me, try to act like Optimum. They're going to try to act like Pablo, Aussie Power. Any of us, don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. And you'll be set. You'll be safe. But they're ready and they're excited. Like you said, they are ready for us. So think clearly. You're going to get super excited. There's going to be some days you're going to be like, oh my goodness, free airdrop. No airdrops. Okay. That's how they get a lot of people. Like, oh, they're Voltoshi's giving away, this many in airdrops. That's how they got me. I know that sounds stupid, but that's what happened to me. And I got super excited. It was late one night, whenever you should not be trading or dealing with money whatsoever. If you're tired, that was one thing that I learned. And that's how it happened. So y'all be careful out there, but you're in good hands whenever you come to the Vault Inu community. If you have questions, go ahead and ask us. The voice chat's always open 24/7 in the Telegram. You have people like Optimum Hustle in there trying to keep us protected. So thank you, Optimum, for all you do. Thank you. But this pinned tweet we have up here by Voltoshi, he just put this. This was March 11th. He says, days like this with such high ETH gas fees prove once again that bringing Volt to Binance and Polygon was the right move to reach the masses as much as possible. If you're new to the project, here are some of the places where you can buy Volt. So they're gearing up. They're like, this is where you need to go. This is where you need to buy it.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So it says DeFi, if you want to be in control of your digital assets, you may buy on DeFi with wallets such as MetaMask or Trust Wallet. Yeah, I have a Trust Wallet video out, y'all, how to buy Volt on VOLTICHANGE. So go ahead and feel free to send that out to friends and family. Pablo has one, I think. Do you have one as well? I feel like you have one.
What's that, sorry?
Video where how to buy Volt on MetaMask or Trust Wallet, or how to use Volt.
Yeah, I have a video on how to use VOLTICHANGE with MetaMask. Yeah.
There we go. See, we have videos out.
Although mine's a bit boring. It's not as nice as yours, because I remember we had that competition a while ago, and I was like, hey, whoever makes a really cool video on how to use VOLTICHANGE will win like a certain, I can't remember what the reward was, but I think it was something in ETH, and or whether it was an NFT. But mine was so boring. I watched mine again. It was just so dry, boring. Man, I think Wild did a nice one. I think the bum in a truck. Did you remember seeing his video?
Yeah.
He was using his toes, I think. Oh my god.
Epic.
He was using his toes to use VOLTICHANGE. I was like, oh, this is sick. This is so disgusting, but so funny at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a video. Yeah.
Good. So y'all go watch those, because something else I was gonna bring up. they have some scammers that are allowed to put, commercials on YouTube videos. Can you believe that? Like, they have, like, YouTube can't filter these out. So y'all be careful. When I found that out, that some of the ads can be scams as well, I freaked out. I was like, they gotta put a lid on this. This is insane.
Yeah.
So be careful.
And the frightening thing is, if it's a video from someone like yourself or myself, they can produce an advert that only shows on videos related to Volt. And so people are naturally going to assume, okay, well, here's a video I'm watching about Volt, and here's an advert related to Volt. Let me click on the advert, and then they go through to like a weird phishing website or something. And unfortunately, YouTube, it's not YouTube's job to sit there and manually check whether that's an official website or not, so that they don't have the capacity to do that. All they do is just make sure that it's not sensitive, dodgy material. Okay, it looks like a crypto website, we'll allow the ad. So it really is up to you to do your due diligence. Make sure that you go into the Telegram, the official Telegram, and connect to the official websites, guys, because once you're phished, that's it. Your wallet's compromised and all your assets will go. So be super, super careful, guys. Again, emphasizing security, but it is what it is.
And we're bringing it up because we know the bull run's fixing to come, or it's here, and Volt's fixing to go crazy. Everyone's fixing to go nutso. It's going to be fun, though. Every day is going to be fun. You're going to wake up and be like, what's it at now? What's it at now?
Yeah, and I've never experienced a bull run, and I remember Pablo's live stream saying, guys, you don't even know what a bull run is like. A lot of you guys have not experienced a bull run, and to wake up every day to see that token going up in value, and then you're checking it again at the end of the day, and then you're waking up the next morning and checking again, because every single shitcoin is pumping as well, right? And so it's so bullish. I'm looking forward to that day. And Volt as a project itself, as you know, and everyone else in the Volt army, has not even, I think I've said this on my Twitter, one of my tweets, that, or was it in the Telegram, that Volt has not even sniffed a bull market, right? It's been building in the bear market. And now we're ready, right? The Volt Inu dog is hungry, right? The dog wolf hybrid is hungry, and it's hungry. It's hungry for that volume. It wants to go out there, it wants to devour that money, that volume, so it can start showing the world what it's capable of. And so I'm looking forward to it, because once we start vaulting the world, once that bull run really gets into full swing and all of our utilities are just primed and like a well-oiled machine, man, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be super, super exciting. That's when your market cap's going to explode, and that's when every token is going to be like gold dust. And yeah, I'm super pumped for Vault. Yeah, super pumped.
Oh yeah, we got the foundation, like you said. We got the utility. Doge didn't have utility. Shiba Inu just had the community pumping it. Nobody knew what the hell crypto was the last bull run. Like, all the retail investors, we all knew nothing. Now a lot of us have gotten crypto savvy, and so we understand market cap. We understand, the marketing and marketing wallets and why you need to have marketing. And we've learned so much because Voltoshi has put this blueprint together of how it's supposed to be done. And that's another reason why I've stayed with this community and this project, is because not only am I learning more and more, but he is changing the space every single time he does something. And that's what's important for sure. Right here it says on the thread, 3 out of 5 buying Volt on DeFi is possible with 3 blockchains: ETH, Binance, and Polygon. So then it shows us right here, just so y'all know, you can buy it with those. And I guarantee you we're going to add more blockchains, but right now we're working on something else. We got Volti Eco coming out, all right? One thing at a time. Relax, like Pablo says, relax. I love when he says that, because when he says that, it's like, what are you going to come back with? You can't come back with anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It kind of shuts the conversation dead, doesn't it?
It does.
Like, chill out, dude. Relax.
Just relax.
Just hold on to your tokens and relax. It's going to be okay. Or you can choose to cheat out and buy a used Hyundai, like he says, but that's your choice.
And go DoorDash in it.
Yeah, exactly.
It says you can. Oh my god, that's funny. You can also buy Vault on SEPA cards, bank transfers, or Google Pay. All right, so Guardian, we looked at that. Guardian, yeah, Change Now, Indacoin, and Change Hero. So these right here, I know I was talking to NZ, and she said, I asked her what would be the one thing, and I'm gonna ask you. So think about this. I asked her, I said, if you could go back and tell yourself something, a year ago, like now, like what would you tell yourself? What was the thing that you learned that you would tell your newbie self? Like, okay, don't do this. And she said it was where to buy it, because it was very complicated for her, and she would have just used Change now if, you know, she went back, if she knew that. So what is the one thing you would go back and tell yourself, your young Optimum, don't do this or do this? What would you tell yourself?
I would say do more research before you decide to purchase anything or not purchase anything. Make sure you do your research first. Don't just go on what other people say or what YouTubers say. Do some more research into what it is you're doing. You know, so investment opportunities, decisions, research first, so you can make a better and well formulated decision as opposed to something that's just run off of emotion. So yeah, that's what I say. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I've always been like an impulse buyer. I mean, I'm a lot better now, but I used to be really, really bad, like impulse purchases and whatnot. Every now and again, I'll still suffer from it. But yeah, just do more research, guys. Research. Read.
You know what to research though as well, because sometimes you don't know what you're looking for.
Exactly. Yeah. This is it.
So you got to learn. You got to learn what you're looking for, so you know how to find it. And you got to be checking out, like we said, channels, listening to people who know what they're saying though. But watch what YouTubers you listen to. If you're watching a YouTuber, make sure they're not trying to just bamboozle you into buying whatever token they want to talk to you about on the side during that segment. I've seen a lot of people do that. I'm like, no, don't do that. Change the channel. Like, forget it. Right here, you can also buy Vault on any of the 80 centralized exchanges we are listed on, such as Gate, Mexi Global. Then you have Poloniex and Bitmart. Yeah, we are listed on over 110 exchanges, I think now.
Yeah, I think it's over 110 exchanges. A lot of I wouldn't say a lot, but there's quite a few exchanges that did shut down because of the whole FTX thing. It was really hard on them. As we know, last year was very, very tough on a lot of exchanges. And unfortunately, a lot of them couldn't survive. So we still count them as exchange listings because it's an accomplishment by Voltino to get it listed on an exchange. So we don't discount it just because the exchange is no longer there. But yeah, it's a shame that some of them have gone because they just couldn't survive the turmoil that happened during the whole FTX crypto crap, the FUD and all that in the mainstream. But we are available on lots of exchanges. We are available on many DEXs as well. Obviously, you guys know which is the best DEX. I'm not even going to say it because you should know that by now if you're in the Vault Army. The best DEX out there that is deflating every single ERC20 and BEP20 token. Yeah, use that DEX if you're going to buy some Vault. Helps out the project.
Yeah, it helps out the project, and it's super user friendly, and it's dark mode, light mode.
Exactly. Yeah. So it reflects your personality. So if you're a dark person, use dark. If you're a nice bright person, use the bright mode.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, so you got that going for it too. Look at this. It's really awesome, y'all.
I like twins in the chat saying, "Don't knock my Hyundai," because I mentioned cheating out and buying a used Hyundai, and it's like, "Oh, don't knock my Hyundai."
It's all right.
I'm sure it's an awesome car. Dude.
I bet it's fast. Advertise or die. With so much utility, Vault may just hit the dollar in the bull run. Hey, I was looking at Jin Token. What's up, Jin Token? I gotta get you back in here. Learn what Telegram is all about. Yeah, Jin Token's always putting out some awesome tweets. Thank you, Jin. Always supporting all of us.
So I don't know, Space Chick, I don't know if you saw the comment from Flying Dutchman there. So he's one of the guys I actually met in the Netherlands. So I went to Amsterdam. I don't know if you're aware, but I went to Amsterdam to meet two people from the Vault Army. So this was back in, I think, end or middle of February. So I went to Amsterdam, met up with Tomahawk. I think you've probably seen his name a few times in the live streams. So I met up with Tomahawk, met up with Flying Dutchman, and we just had an absolute blast. It was such an awesome time. And that, again, is just a reminder of the Vault Army coming together, right? And just having a great time. And we were so bullish. We were just talking about, imagine us now sitting here around drinks a year from now, or the next meet we do in Amsterdam. And so we've got this kind of thing now where once we are in the billions of market cap, we'll be meeting Amsterdam again at the exact same spot. And just talk, it's gonna be so cool. Yeah, it's gonna be epic.
Did y'all get a picture there though in y'all states?
We didn't really take many snaps. We've got a picture. Yeah, we've got a few pictures. I haven't really shared them because obviously some of the members don't really want to dox themselves and whatnot. So But yeah, I've got a few pictures.
Those are cool whenever people do pictures of the same poses whenever they were a kid and then they're an adult, like with their siblings or
Oh,
whatever.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
You have to do that and be all decked out, dapper in your suits. All well, your hair is always perfect, so you have like the best hair ever. Optimum Hustle.
Self-styling hair.
Really? Oh, so
pretty
it's
much.
natural.
Yeah, pretty much. If I put my baseball cap on and take it off, it would just spring up to this position again. It'd just be like.
No way. Has your hair always been like that?
Yeah.
You were a kid?
I've got like real thick hair. Like every time I get to the barbers, they're like, "Man, I wish you had your hair. Your hair is really, really thick." Like, okay. Well, I don't do anything to it. I don't use any conditioners or any specific special shampoo. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah.
Man, so, if anybody has a hair salon with products they want to just send him his way, and I mean, he's already
next time I get a haircut.
Hair.
I'll give it. I'll donate it so you can use it as hair extensions if you want.
There you go. You'll totally. He's taking sponsors right now because his hair looks perfect as it is. So your product's gonna do very well.
So L'Oreal and Garnier, if you're watching, you know where to come.
You know where to go. Optimum Hustle. He's got a YouTube channel, everything. Look at that Digifinix. I wonder if that's still alive because I remember. I guess it is because it's on here, obviously. But it used to pull so much volume, like tier 1 type of volume back, I would say about 6 months ago or a little bit longer. Because I remember me and Pablo looking at it one time and I was like, whoa, that's insane. Don't ever underestimate these exchanges if you don't know their name, you know? They'll pull in some volume. Right here, A. Mitchell says, Vault about to shock the world with its high voltage. More partnerships, more exposure, more utilities, more Vault army. What else can you say? The future is Vault. Yep, Vault is the revolution. Just like we were saying, the bull run. So many other, cryptos made it out there, y'all. I remember some that made it that I don't even know. They died. They're dead. And even back in 2022... died. They all have a cemetery out there, crypto land. Oh my goodness. I wonder how many cryptos out of those 23K are actually like active and working, because that's a whole bunch of trash to sift through. You might as well just dip in on Vault anywhere, everywhere anyway. And just like you said, you saw Vault and you liked how simple it was and the name and everything. That's exactly what you said is perfect, because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, how we're going to get those retail investors. That's not ours. That's promoted, y'all. My bad. I all had this up here. Webinar. We don't have a webinar going on. I'm sorry. Look at this. This artwork will drive you nuts. Don't even mess with it. Don't even try. That's on the thread. Sometimes I'll skim through the threads because something else, like a little crumb will be dropped by Pablo or somebody will put something. So sometimes I'll skim through the thread, just the comments, see what's going on there. But Cool Dad, I got to get Cool Dad on here as well. Vaulted delivery. Something happened, y'all. Something was delivered. Let's check out the comments. Oh, Vaultoshi, what are you doing to us? Oh, he just listed something else 4 minutes ago. It's a vaulted thing to see our news about an upcoming top 10 centralized exchanges featured on the Binance feed. Much more in a few hours. Oh my gosh, it's starting, y'all.
Yeah, so we're dropping something, huh?
Look at this.
That was 4 minutes ago? 4 minutes ago?
Yeah, he just tweeted this 4 minutes ago. Oh, I love it. I love whenever this happens when you're live. You're like, yes, refresh. Oh, wow. They just did it a little bit ago. Vault token is ready to get listed on at least one top 10 centralized exchange this month. I think it's going to be...
I like the guy's name. Abhijit. CG.
Is that what it... Oh, that...
Yeah. That's actually a real Indian name, Abhijit. So, yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's a
Damn it, Optimum.
Sorry, I'm just making a joke out of his name. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a real cool person, Abhijit.
Oh, that's funny. Look at it. I don't know. He looks kind of cranky. No, he's great. We love it. We're here. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get in trouble. Vaultini, the popular and best performing meme coin in crypto industry, has recently announced that the Vault token has surged in trading volume and ranks top 3. Whoa, top number 3, y'all, in the meme coin category on centralized exchanges behind the legendary Sheep and Doge. Pass the torch. It's done. Come on now.
And where do you think that money's going to go, right? When you see like the top 3 meme coins and Volt sitting at number 3, you think investors are not seeing that when they look at that list? They're like, holy shit, there's a low cap project here that's just behind Shiba. What the hell is going on? And that alone is going to get them to look into the project and realize, oh crap, they've got all this bullish utility lined up. I know where my money's going, because they want something different now, right? They want something. Doge is not doing anything, right? We know that. Pablo made a very good point, and also Voltoshi made a very good point about Doge, and that is, like you said earlier, Space Chick, that it relies on Elon Musk to pump it, right? It relies on an influencer to say, a real big influencer to say something about the token. But other than that, it doesn't really have any other real utility. And it's also like an inflationary token. And so in order for that token to have any significant price movement to the upside, you'd have to have a hell of a lot of people to absorb that inflationary aspect of Doge, right? If there's not enough investors or not enough buyers, then it's going to be a token that's always going to sit around, where it is. It's not really going to do much. So Volt is different in that matter. I think that's why we're going to surge.
People are, what's up, Believes, number 1 Liz fan present. Let's go. I was saying how I need
Volted
a beanie, Believes.
What's
I
up,
will
Believes?
hit you up with an address so you can send me one. I want to wear one for sure. Vaulted Believers. So this is what, I don't own any Doge. My experience with talking to people about Dogecoin is they can't stand crypto because they got burned by Doge, right? Everyone's going to come back. Retail investors, like you said, are going to come back in. They don't have anything. People I've already gotten, even if they're not in crypto like us, they remember Dogecoin and they see what Elon does, how he can step on the project even by accident and drop that chart like nothing. People don't want that anymore. It already happened to retail investors once. Retail investors got smart or they knew somebody who that happened to, a cousin, a friend, a coworker. Or it happened to themselves if they bought Doge. We all know what happened. Shiba Inu. I mean, we have people in the army that really like Shiba Inu. So I don't want to say anything, but y'all, you can't compare. Honestly, you just can't. I love December DeMarco. That's why I'm like, I know he loves sheep so much and I love December, but December.
You can't knock anybody for liking Sheep, because Sheep has made a lot of millionaires, right? It's made a lot of millionaires, and so a lot of people took advantage of the pump, made their money, and so they've got an emotional attachment to the project, right? Because it was a project that made them money. It was a project that set them free, and so, like you said, December DeMarco, great guy. I love his videos. I mean, what I really love about December DeMarco is he's so chill in his videos, right? He's so chill. But equally, when it comes to technical analysis, he's telling you why he's talking about why the chart is doing what it is, and he's talking about why he's using a specific tool to analyze the chart, and he's talking about what that tool does. So if you're a complete novice like me, when it comes to TA, you're always learning from him, right? Because he's like, okay, we're going to use this tool here, and the reason why we're using this tool is because this is happening, and if this candle hits here, then this is what's going to happen, and this is what it usually means. And so it's really, really cool. I like the way that he presents his videos, and he did a very good. I think you were, because you were on the AMA. We had a very bullish AMA with December DeMarco, Volt Inu AMA.
Yeah, I was so happy. Right before he asked, he was like, "You want to come on?" I was like, "Yeah, yes, December." He's great. Yeah, you're right. And he became a millionaire with Shiba Inu, y'all. But he's got Shiba Inu wrapped on one side of his vehicle and Vault Inu on the other side. Even he's got his chain as Shiba and Vault Inu. The dude knows what's up. We have people who have actually been out here in the crypto space, have made it, become multimillionaires, and they're in this project. Even if they like, Shiba Inu, they are still here. So that's just something to be said right there. And this article continues. It says Vault seems to be one of the projects that is about to get sent the hardest. Okay. Vault seems to be one of the projects that is about to get sent the hardest after the ETH and Bitcoin pump.
Full send.
Yes, full freaking send. It is a very significant milestone for the Vault Inu project, and this highlights the growing popularity of Vault token among the crypto community. Vault token has achieved the #1 meme coin by 24-hour volume on the popular centralized exchange once again, y'all. Once again, because it's multiple times this has happened. Huobi Global. Beautiful. Poloniex, we're always trending. We're always Gate.io. Coin market cap, y'all, #1 most viewed cryptos above Bitcoin even that day. That was crazy. Vault token is preparing for a $1 billion market cap target. The Vault Inu team is super excited to continue this momentum and targeting to list Vault token in at least one top 10 centralized exchange coming this month. Yeah, and we are partnered with a with OKX. So you know we're going to get listed on there. That's what I'm saying. I love the forecast. I love the forecast. But y'all go leave a comment down here below. You know how we do it. But this is on Binance feed. I don't even need to explain Binance. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. Let me refresh. Let's see what we got. So let's talk about VoltiEco really quick because I know you're a busy man. And I got some things I got to get done as well. We could talk about Vault for hours. I'm so glad you're here. It's so nice to talk strictly about Vault, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Kevin. Crypto Bollocks says, I like this guy. He's cool. When I make any tweet about Vault Inu, the engagement goes through the roof. That speaks volumes about the commitment Vault community has towards their project. Yeah, everybody says that. All right, so Vault Eco. Let me scooch on down here really quick. Oh my goodness. Okay, can we talk about this and then VoltiEco and then we'll let everybody go for the day?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so right here, the Vaulted Dragons. Crazy to think that currently only 816 people could access something that could be of interest to thousands of people. Look at that freaking globe. And then the dragon. What is going on with these dragons? Have you heard anything about this in the Telegram?
I don't know, because as I said, I've been away from the Telegram for about a week. So trying to stay away. I don't know. Is it? I really don't know. Is it related to? Is it related to the game? Perhaps is it related to rewards? I really don't know. I have no idea. Really no idea.
You miss a few hours and you're done.
There's so much going on inside that TG. Honestly, like you got to catch up with the pin posts and it's a lot. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I have no idea. So I'm sure somebody else's guess is going to be better than mine.
Yeah, y'all tell us in the chat. Maybe y'all heard something, but like I literally went for a hike the other day for 3 hours, got out everything. It was beautiful. Came back and I was like, whoa, Pablo went live. There's like 5 things on Twitter. What is going on? But something's up with these dragons. I'm glad
something's definitely up. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a requirement to hold an NFT to utilize some of the utilities that are coming up. We know that, we know in order to get the rewards, you need to hold an NFT. And so these are the utilities that are going to be coming out. Exactly how we use our dragons to interact with those utilities is something I'm interested to see. There's one thing holding a dragon to have access, but does holding a dragon also allow us to do something else with that utility as well as just accessing it? You know what I mean? So let's say you have a website, you got to connect your wallet to verify you got an NFT, but then once you're in that utility, is there something else you need to do with that dragon in order to utilize that utility? And that's something that I'm interested to see, in the coming future.
Oh yeah, staking them. They're playable characters. We got passive income. Steam has an in-game marketplace, y'all. I mean, so many possibilities. Valtoshi's been hitting every sector of the crypto space. I'm so glad that he dipped in on the play to earn type of gaming because that's a big deal. In my eyes, what a lot of crypto projects, if you have something to bring to the table, you really have something to bring to the table, you're able to hit all of these. If you can't hit all of these in the meme coin space, then goodbye. I mean, I don't know of any other one. I can't believe Quack is still alive. Rich Quack or Quack,
I've not heard of it. No.
When you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm like, how is it still breathing? But no point holding a dragon unless it's vaulted. Yeah, exactly. The reason why I say that is because Vault, of course, was sitting in top 3 or whatever, but it was sitting at like number 4 right next to us. It was like, how is this alive? Who's behind this one? We have somebody very, very strong in the crypto space, an OG in the crypto space. Valtoshi has been around a while because we did get listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko so fast. We did get listed on, exchanges super quick. Y'all, I had asked this one project that had just launched. I said, so when are we going to get listed, on just CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko? They said, oh, you have to have a certain amount of volume to be listed on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, and we don't have that yet. And I was like, okay. So I was learning things like how projects get listed on these things, and we don't know everything in the back end of what goes on, but it's just something to know that we got listed on that in like less than 48 hours. We were having dealings with Shibarium, I think it was Shiba Swap. Even we got listed on there. It was crazy, but we're always here in some, articles, always talking about us. You're going to see more and more. Look at all those mics. We're going to have a lot. When it's time for your friend to vault. Yeah, I know. That's why I got to tell my friend, because she asked me that question. Well, why do I need? Well, I'm working on that one. Hopefully she comes around, turns around, and starts seeing the light before the bull run is in high, full throttle over there. But don't miss the next leg up. I had an AMA with Mike, the investor. He is so cool, so chill, so smart. So if y'all missed that, go check it out. And VOLTICHANGE. This dog is so cool. And then what's VOLTICHANGE? This was 4:21 a.m. He started messing with us already. Volt.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's kept very, very tight-lipped about VOLTICHANGE, right? I mean, even to the point where Pablo, Power, and Ozzy only just found out about it. Like you said, they read the white paper on VOLTICHANGE. It must be something mega, mega bullish. I mean, if he's been that quiet about it, no one knows anything about it at all until the community leaders just find out about it. It goes to show that it's going to be something mega, mega bullish. I'm excited. I'm always excited every time there's something new being dropped by our dev, because we know it's going to be awesome.
I think Mike knew something the other day, because because I said, what are you most of? We pulled it up, the phase 5, right? Me and Ladybug pulled it up. I was like, I'm excited about the investor count and the centralized exchanges. I said, what are you excited about? He said something that I hadn't heard anybody say. He said VOLTICHANGE, and I was like, wow, okay, that was kind of left field, because I wasn't expecting that till long time from now.
Why would he say that if there's no information publicly available about it? So yeah, he probably does know something.
He totally does. This right here says, I like this one. See, Volt to spin, VOLTICARD, Volt to burn, VOLTICHANGE, Volt to earn, VOLTIFLEX, Volt to play, Dragon's Island. What is next? Voltoshi. And then right here in the thread, what did he put? What's clear now is that it will be launched before VOLTIFLEX. All right, Voltoshi. Did you write anything else? You see all these freaking promo ads I have? Like, what is going on? Oh my God. Anyway, I know I saw somebody else put that they're getting some random news like on their feed now of stuff they don't even look up. But December DeMarco, go sub to his channel. This is who we were talking about a little bit ago. The Shiba Inu millionaire is all the way in with this Vault Army project. What does that tell you? He is part of the Vault Inu Army.
And that is an example of smart money. A rich guy. He's very good with his investments. He knows what he's doing. And if you watch his videos, you know what he's talking about. So follow the guy, follow smart money.
Yeah, he wrote a damn book. I mean, he taught and educates us every single time we're on a stream with him. And he doesn't even do it out of being like, oh, I know more than you. Nobody likes to know it all. That's not how he comes off. He's super humble. And so if y'all have the chance, just sit down and watch one of his videos and you'll learn a lot. Crypto for Life always putting out awesome tweets.
What the hell is Ass Finance? Sorry, this made me laugh. The second one on that list, Ass Finance. Oh my God, it's terrible.
That is what I'm saying. This
Ass
is
Finance.
crap.
Oh my God.
This is
that 0.03%?
Yes, it is.
Ass Finance.
And it will die tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
We're already making the tombstone now. Oh my goodness, that is awful. I didn't even notice that. Oh my god, I'm so glad you noticed that. That's funny. Yeah, we're definitely gonna beat out Ass Finance.
Yeah.
Floki. I don't know if y'all know this, but they got listed on crypto.com. Nobody knew about it. There was a bunch of crickets. So you know good and damn well when we get listed on crypto.com, where it's done. Like, we will break Twitter. Elon will be like, what the hell is going on?
It's game over for everybody else.
Game over. Then we have Jazz. He's going to be in the space cabin in a couple weeks as well. And then you've been to Ladies Night. That's what I'm saying.
I was not on a Ladies Night. It was a stream that Ladybug, I don't know if she still does it, but it used to be called Let's Talk About It.
Oh,
and then she invited me on very, very early when I first joined the project, I think, early days. So I just jumped on and started talking about, volts and whatnot and my background. So yeah, I've jumped onto one of her streams once. Funny lady, very, very funny lady. She gives off a very funny energy, and I think we feed off of each other. So yeah, she's funny. If I was to meet her in person, I'm sure we'd be laughing like crazy.
I hope I get to meet her during the Asian festival in Austin. I really.
Are you going? Are you? That's quite soon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's next Saturday. So I'm going to be flying in that morning at like 5 a.m. So I might have to catch up with everybody at dinner or something, but it's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. I said, I don't care if I have to catch up. This is what I said, and this is how the universe works. I said, I don't care if I have to catch a flight at 5 a.m. if I have to meet you. And then that was the only flight that really worked out.
There's a sign. Look, see.
I know. I was like,
I thought you were already based in Austin, Texas, though, weren't you? Or you're not?
Yeah, but I'm going out of state to Vault somewhere else.
Ah, right. Okay. Okay.
It's a crazy festival. People are going to be like, Space Chick.
Yeah.
What?
So what? The festival's not taking place in Austin, Texas, then?
No, it's in Colorado.
Okay. I thought it was. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. No. The Asian one is. So I'm going to have to fly back. And it's right down the street where it's going to be, like where I live right now. It's like literally down the street.
Sweet.
But I'm going to be flying in. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's definitely worth it. But yeah. All right, y'all. Well, this was the news today for Vault. I'm so glad you were here, Optimum. Thank you for coming into the space cabin. I'm so glad I was able to get you in here. But do you have any last words for the Vault Army?
Guys, I would just say, look, we're an amazing project. You guys already know what it is. I mean, look at what the project's been doing. Look at the developer. Look at everything he's delivered. Look at the track record. We're going to be hitting all-time highs soon. Ethereum's pumping like crazy. I think Pablo mentioned that last time we were all-time high, Ethereum was around $3,100. So not long till that happens. We are in a bull run. Bitcoin's going crazy. Everything's pumping. There's a lot of confidence back in the markets. Devoted Ranger is calling the shots as usual. He doesn't miss a beat either. Our community leader, Ozzy, is always vaulted up. So guys, enjoy the times, exciting times ahead. And it's going to be a long ass bull run and we're going to make a lot of money. You're in the best project. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, all right. Hell yeah. I love it, Optimum. And I'm going to drag you in here again. I'm going to space snap you again. And it's going to be during the bull run because that's super soon. We're already in it. So I'm going to have to grab a whole bunch.
Just hover over me with your flying saucer to beam me up.
I will. All right, everybody. Well, y'all stay vaulted. I'll be on tomorrow. So yeah, we'll have a vaulted stream tomorrow. I'll check y'all out then. All right, everybody. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.